Hello everybody, this is take number 8 of my quantum drive tutorial. So I'm gonna go real fast with this because I'm tired. It's almost like 12 a.m. man. Alright, first of all you're gonna want to get to this location by whatever method. Second, your gears. You're gonna need quantum drive MK2. Yeah. That's pretty essential since it's a quantum drive tutorial. Second, you're going to need Bloxy and Adrenaline, also pretty essential. You can replace Adrenaline with wingsuit because why not, but you won't be getting many points or combos. So there's that. You can either choose thrust capacitor, robot leg. I like robot leg. Thrust capacitor is objectively better though. And you're also going to need your best glove power glove. I have Sempiternal equipped right now. Prisma Glove and Quantum Glove are good alternatives. And please do not use Robot Arm because Robot Arm sucks. We hate Robot Arm. Alright, no, first you're going to need to set hold to wall run to on. You're going to need to have a quick turn button. And you're going to have completed the advanced tutorial because you're not going to get very far without those things. Okay, first you do the 4 fundamentals of the quantum drive. Yeah, first is the edge dash, bippity bap, slide edge dash, bam, then the downshift, which is like falling instantly, and then finally the fall cancel, which looks like that. Perfect. Also, this isn't a fundamental, but you can learn it if you want. It's the Bloxy reset, which I just completely failed. There we go, Bloxy reset, like that. Very simple stuff. You can look up a tutorial for that, and I might make one. Anyway, moving on. The edge dash is like a long jump, but instead of pressing the dash key, the dash key is the thing that makes the green bar pop up, you press the drive key, which is the key that makes you, use the quantum drive. And then you do that whilst just running forward, and bam, you have your edge dash. Okay, moving on, you can like drive into a slide and jump off of an edge whilst sliding in order to get propelled in the air like this. If you end the slide before you jump, then it is not going to work as well, and it'll just be like a weak edge dash, essentially. If I can do that right. Yeah, like that. It'll just be a weak edge dash. Okay, then downshift, it's the control button plus your dash button whilst in midair, and it makes you fall instantly. Pretty important. Finally, fall canceling. Essentially, if you are falling and looking up whilst driving, you will die. Very simple. But if you are looking down by any degree whilst driving, and by driving I mean using the quantum drive, you will not die. So we can use this to our advantage and then drive and wall run and fall safely. Easy peasy, lemony squeezy. I could go for a lemon right now. Okay, cool. Now that you've learned those, you're going to learn the 3 quantum playstyles. First is normal mode. It means only using normal dashes and stuff. So you're going to be using your edge dash a lot, you're going to be using your slide dash, and then also you're going to be doing drop dashes sometimes just for extra speed. So that's what that looks like, kind of. I didn't do it very well, but generally, yeah. Can I get a better one? Okay, that was a bit better. Yeah, generally you just drop down a little bit and then drive into a wall run into a okay. You drive into a wall run, to quick turn, into another wall run, into a vault, back onto the building, and then into a slide. So yeah, okay, that's what that looks like. That took way too long. Alright. So, there's that, and then there's also the slingshot in normal play style mode. So you're going to want to edge dash into a wall run, into a quick turn, into a wall run, into a downshift. Like that. And from there you'll be able to just like slide into an edge dash and stuff. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. Like that, there we go, that was way better. So there's that. Those are the two, like, normal mode dashes. They're pretty easy. There's an advanced version of the drop dash, though, directional drop dashing. It's difficult. Essentially, you just press a directional key, like S, right before you slide after the, like, vault, and you can get launched in that direction instead, like that. How did I get that first try? Alright. Okay. Finally, or not finally, gosh, I'm tired. So now you have charge mode. You can switch to charge mode by pressing 4. I have it set to C though because I'm a Flux main, again, we'll talk about that later. Charge mode is essentially the same thing but with less steps. First you have your drop dashes, which look like pretty much the same but faster. They're nice. I use them simply because I want to look fancy, and also they're like extremely powerful with Sempiternal Glow. So get that. Yeah. And then you have your slingshots, which are basically the same except you don't do like this first wall run, you just do one wall run and that's the one back. So it's dash into quick turn into wall run into downshift, like that. And that's the one I'm really fast at. So yeah. Just edge dash into quick turn into downshift and slide, jump, yeah, cool, good stuff. Finally, fluximating. You just combine the two. Very simple stuff. Well, actually, it's really complicated when you actually get into it, but essentially you want to set your change mode keybind, or switch mode keybind to, or is it C? Yep, right here. And when you do that, you'll be able to easily swap between the two. So you can just like switch between the two for different situations and stuff. It's pretty fun once you get the hang of it. And yeah, it's that's Flux mode. Flux mode is a lot about just thinking ahead during your runs rather than it being about any like dashes or whatever. So yeah, Flux mode is just being able to switch between the two. It's just a really fancy term for that. So that's pretty much Quantum Drive. There are some like weirdly niche things that you can learn too, if you want, which like for example, there are, like if I want to dash to that building but I want to b-hop off of it, what I can do is I can angle my dash a little bit upward and then that'll give me enough distance to actually b-hop off of it. There's also, for fall cancels, you can fall cancel on like props, which can be fun. So here's an example of that. It takes a little bit to master, but yeah, it's pretty fun when you do it because people are like, oh my gosh, how did you just fall cancel like that? And then you can also fall cancel into drop dashes, which I just did there. Grappler players are a lot better at this specifically than Quantum players are. So yeah, like that. The prop blocked me there, but that's fine, whatever. Finally, you can use that thing I showed you earlier with aiming the thing a little bit upward to go to higher buildings instead of just farther ones. And generally, that is Quantum Drive. If you like learn those things and get used to them, then you can really do some funky stuff and go far and fast and get level 3 combos in like seconds. It's great. So that's that. That, you know, the previous 8 takes took like 28 minutes. Thanks for watching. I guess if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll answer them to the best of my ability for as long as I can. Yeah. Merry Christmas, I guess.